So I really need you to help me like reveal my purpose. Like I know I'm here for something.
Something, very much something.
Hey y'all, what's up? What's going on? What's happening? It's your girl Rena back for another video. And girl, queen, it's the fact that I can even say that I'm back for another video or whatever. All right. But anyway, um, if y'all didn't see my last video, I talked about what it was like being, young and pregnant with purpose, okay? And I did that under the guise of the story of Mary and Joseph, and I tried to tell it a little more from her perspective and how she probably felt before it was confirmed that she was pregnant. So if y'all want to hear that, definitely go ahead and check out my last video. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and keep the theme of being pregnant with purpose and everything going. And the title of this video, if you didn't see it, is Purpose Revealed. Duh, right? And the ED is in parentheses. Okay, y'all. So I went with that title because y'all know after you pregnant for a while, you get to find out the gender. And for the last few years, like gender reveals have been really big. So today I want to give y'all some practical steps on how you can reveal your purpose. So get it? Gender reveal, purpose reveal. It's cute, right? It's cute. All right. So with that being said, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell if y'all haven't already, and let's go ahead and get into this video. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into these practical steps to reveal your purpose. Now, step number one is definitely to pray. Now, me personally, this made sense because I couldn't figure it out on my own. So I had to invite God into this situation. And you do that through prayer. Just asking God, simple. Make your prayer simple. You don't have to use all them $5 and $10 words when you praying to God, okay? So just be like, yo, God, like I'm lost. Like this is how I pray to God. I ain't gonna lie, I talk to him like big homie because that's what he is. So I'm like, God, look, I ain't even gonna lie. I've been depressed. I've been out of school for a while, and it's like everybody else's life is moving on except mine. And at this point, I'm feeling like I'm useless and ain't no point in me being here. So I really need you to help me like reveal my purpose. Like I know I'm here for something.
Something, very much something.
Okay, you are not an unintentional God. You do things, you do everything with a particular intention in mind. So, what was that intention when you created me? Right? So, yeah, step number one, pray. Now, step number two, you definitely want to read your word. So, me reading my word really honed my ear, my listening skills to differentiate God's voice from everybody else's, like my own, the enemies, the world's. So that's why it's very important for you to read your Bible, because how are you going to have God tell you something and you don't even know what his voice sounds like? So you don't even know if it's him, right? So you definitely want to get into your word and, like I said, hone your ear to God's voice so you know what he not what he's telling you, but so you know that it's him when he does tell you and reveal your purpose to you, right? And now step number 3 that coincides with steps 1 and 2, but step 3, you definitely want to create time and space for God to speak to you, right? And so step number 1, you're praying, right? And that's creating time, a line of communication between you and God. And then you're reading your word, so you're honing your voice, right? And you're honing your voice, you're honing your ear to hear God's voice, right? And in order to do those things, you need to create time and space to do that. Now, you also want to create time and space to kind of just meditate, right, on what you've been studying in your word, and also to just clear your mind as much as possible. Me being a overthinker, my mind constantly going, it's so hard, sis. I know, I'm with you. But as much as you can, um, clear your mind and just ask God, like, yo, I'm here. Whatever you want to tell me, just like drop it in my spirit, drop it in my heart, right? And so that's also a way that you can create that, line of communication between you and God, and your purpose can be revealed. So pray, read your word, create time and space for Him to speak to you. Now, step number 4, very practical, identify a need. Okay, now for me, I looked within, like, what was it that the little princess in me needed at that time that I just didn't get, or like where was the ball dropped for whatever reason, right? So that's how I kind of was able to get closer to finding out and confirming my purpose, because what I needed as a child, and then so I looked within me, right? And then I looked on social media and I saw how the world was going, right? And I felt like what I needed as a child is what the world needs now. Because no matter how you slice it, okay, whenever I look on social media or go out into the world, it's either somebody who feels like they're not worthy and they look like it, or they feel like they're not worthy and they try and put on this facade to act like they got it all together: money, fame, power, bust down wigs, and all that other stuff. Not to say that that's bad, like, sis, that's cute. I love a good bundle, I love a good wig, and all of that other good stuff. But it's like, just like it says in Matthew, so can you tell a tree by its fruit, so can you tell a man by his actions. So can you tell a woman by her actions. If I see you doing certain stuff, I can tell, sis, you don't think you're worth very much. So sorry, not sorry, take that however you want to, but yeah, anyways, with that, I was able to realize, like, the person in me, she really needed to be validated. She wanted that encouragement. She wanted to be told that she was beautiful. And I also felt like, if I knew, or if I really realized, internalized the fact that I was actual royalty, and that that's not just my name. For y'all who don't speak Spanish, reina means queen in Spanish, right? And so if I really internalized that and realized that that was actually a thing and not just, a name that my auntie got out of a book, I would have carried myself way differently. So I felt like that was something that the world, specifically women, needed, right? Because if we know who we are, then that's one step closer to being able to act as such, and people respecting us as such, and us showing up in the world as such, right? So over here, shameless plug, not only are we revealing your lineage to you, but sis, I'm gonna be on that journey with you. Like, I'm a whole 25-year-old. I still got a lot to learn, even though I may be a chapter or two ahead of certain people. I still got a whole lot to learn in this world, and how to be a queen and show up as an heir of Christ. So, yeah, that's how that's how my thought process was when God was kind of, revealing these things to me, as I was praying, as I was reading my word, as I was creating time and space for Him to speak to me, and trying to identify that need. So, yeah, step number 4, identify a need. Look and see what the princess inside of you needed but didn't get, and then look out into the world, social media and things like that, and see what the world needs. And 9 times out of 10, what you need, or what that little princess in you needed, another little princess is on the inside of a grown woman, and she needs the same thing. So yeah, now step number 5, the last step, one of the most important steps to me, okay, is to pray for confirmation. Now, me personally, I'm an overthinker. I've made mistakes. I've mistaken somebody else's voice for God's, and yeah, it was just all bad, y'all. So I'm that person that loves to ask for confirmation 2 or 3 times before I make a move. Like, y'all know that story in the Bible where he asked, put the lamb skin out, was like, God, make it snow or whatever on the lambskin. When I wake up, I see it, I know it's you. And then the next time he was like, okay, God, dry the lambskin out. When I wake up, I'll know it's you. I'm that person. Okay. So I'm gonna give y'all a little pro tip, right? This is what my mom used to tell me whenever I needed confirmation. So she'll like just go to God in prayer and ask him to give you a sign, make it so high that you can't go over it, make it so wide that you can't go around it, make it so deep you can't go under it. And me, I'm hard headed, so I had to add a little extra on myself. I'll ask God to make it so thick to where I can't go through it. Okay, so y'all take that prayer. Y'all don't have to use these $5 and $10 words when y'all speak to God. Just be like, God, please reveal the purpose that I have over my life, the calling that I have over my life. Give me a sign that is so high that I can't go over it, so deep that I can't go under it, so wide that I can't go around it, and so thick that I can't go through it. Amen. Period. Okay, it don't have to be extravagant. Okay, God understands you. He speak ghetto too. Look at this over here. Okay, but yeah, y'all, those are my 5 steps for your purpose to be revealed. These are things that I've done and that I know is true. So yeah, that's all I got for y'all. I got to go ahead and get out of here. I love y'all. I love making these videos. Y'all go ahead and go in the comments. Let me know if I'm doing good. I love feedback. So give me, some constructive feedback on how I can make things better for y'all. And yeah, with that being said, sis, you are beautiful, you are worthy, and you are royalty, and you better remember that. All right.